awesome folks. This is Mentor Shelley, wanting to make sure that you become a better version of yourself professionally. We are at the final piece of this series. Now, we are actually going to be talking about those who want to take the career revamp track to the corporate, if you're going the corporate track. We want to make sure that you have all of what you need. We did talk about this in part 3, but I want to make sure it's closed, it's solidified, and you have all of the pieces that belongs in the corporate career track. Let's dive in, shall we? Yes. All righty. Now, do you have all of what you need? I want to make sure you have all of what you need here. If you're going the career track, the regular corporate track, then you have to have all of your career tools, right? All right. Since you are on the career revamp track, do you have your resumes? And notice I did not put resume. I put resumes. It's probably easier for you guys to see it over here. Resumes. Do you have your resumes for the new career track that you do for the revamp you're doing? Remember, if you're making the change from, let's say you're making the change from construction to insurance. I pick insurance because I was in the field on different levels of it for a while, so I just picked that as a unfortunate, well, not as a crutch, but it's something I know a little bit more about than the normal. Anyway, that's when you're making that transition. The resume for construction cannot be the same resume you use to try to get into the insurance field. Remember in part 1 where I said figure out what it is that you want to do and start networking in that area and also start making some contacts? And in part 2 where we talked about making the list of what skills, what knowledge base you have so far that you can use to transition, that was important because you need that now to develop the new resume or resumes based on what, because of course you can't just use one sample resume for each job. Every job has a different requirement for what it is that they want to hire you for. You want to make sure that that resume is tailored to that job. But of course, if you do not have the resumes ready and you actually need help in that area, then definitely check out my resource at mentorshelley.com/resume-services. I can actually go, speak with you. We work together to get the resume for your new career venture in this new career revamp. We can get it done. And of course, depending on where you are and what level of your career you're at, then that would vary based on what it is you're looking for. So I can definitely help you with that one-on-one. But go to mentorshelley.com/resume-services for me to specifically help you to put that resume together. Of course. So, resume is one tool. Do you have cover letters that is specific to your revamped career? Do you have cover letters? Just like the resume, you can't use the same cover letters that you used in your past career if you're changing. Remember, they have to also be tailored. Okay? That's also something that I can help you with directly if you don't already have that done. If you did not take action in part 1 or part 2 or part 3, then part 4 is going to be very difficult if you don't even have the basics. The basics are absolutely elementary. You absolutely need those if you're planning on going anywhere in making that career revamp. Now, a third thing that a lot of people don't take the time to get anymore, letters of recommendation. The actual letter goes a long way. It speaks to your character. It speaks to your work ethic. You need to have, I recommend 2 to 4 of those not from your mama and your cousin Ray them. I mean, letters of recommendation from people you've worked with, people you've reported to, And if you're looking for help in that area, then I can definitely help you by going to mentorshelley.com/services/career tools. I actually have a sample that I can provide to you. I'm actually gonna put that as a free item. Okay? The free item is a way for you to request letters of recommendation if you don't have them. Especially because you're going through a whole career revamp. Let's just say that's my gift to you. I'm going to put the letters of recommendation sample letter for you to request it from a coworker or a manager or supervisor that you've reported to in the past, to make sure that you can at least get 2 to 4 of those in your professional portfolio. There are other letters that are also important in your career revamp venture. There are other letters like thank you letters, thank you for the interview letter, follow up to the thank you for the interview letter, and other letters. If you're looking for a complete career overhaul and you need help with the entire portfolio, that includes all these items plus other letters that are absolutely significant and help you to stand out amongst the crowd, then I can definitely help you with that. You can go to mentorshelley.com/ let me make sure I write this down so you can get your entire portfolio done. You can get a silver package portfolio, or you can get a full-blown portfolio. Now, if all these things are going to be included, guys, this is going to be a great value to you. And you also have to make sure that each of these speak to the new career revamp. I'm going to leave that link below because I want you to realize something. The Career ReVamp series I put together to help you guys, especially because COVID is rampant. COVID cases are rising all over the place. You guys want to make sure that you are amply prepared. You're going to have to set yourself up from the crowd. You're going to have to be at the next level. And having the basics, which really, these are kind of expected. A lot of people don't even ask for these anymore. But this, letters of recommendation, is something that most people don't even bother with anymore. They don't, which is why it's going to help you to stand out, especially in the job market, especially now. It is volatile. We are in November. It is volatile, and there are job opportunities out there flying off the shelves. You better hop on there and get your stuff together and get one done. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave the link below for you if you want me to do the entire portfolio with all of these pieces plus. There's 2 levels. There's a silver package, and then there is a platinum package, of course, gold package, whatever you want to call it. You'll see it on the page. I'll make sure that I leave the link below for that. So if you're looking to have all of those pieces in place, because when you start applying for jobs, or when you start, let me write it down. Networking. When you start networking in your new field, all of these pieces are going to be relevant to your new career venture. You are going to need to have those pieces. So when you're networking, oh, let's shoot me your resume. Psh, you have it ready. Oh, do you have letters of recommendation? Psh, you got it right there. Okay? I want you to be amply prepared for your new career venture. If you have any samples that are relevant to the career revamp, use it. Samples are also part of your portfolio. Of course, I'm going to leave a link below for that portfolio if I am to do it for you. Of course, I go through, there's other videos that I have on this channel that pretty much talks to you about how to put your portfolio together, what's included, things of that nature. Of course, I can definitely help you with that. What I will also recommend, seeing that you have the tool, well, hopefully you have the tools. If you have the tools together, then the next step is, are you able with applying for jobs and talking to people within your network and have them refer you to other people that might be connected to the new career revamp that you're in? Are you getting interviews? Are you getting to meet with people for coffee to kind of pick their brain? Yes, please pay for the coffee, because if you're networking, you got to make sure you kind of, start creating some relationships. That's what networking is all about. It's not just to pass out your business card, for crying out loud. It's to make connections with people, professional connections. In your networking and in your applying, you gotta land some interviews. Are you ready? Are you ready for the interview? Especially it being in a new venture. I have one audio course available to help you prepare. Or if you want more in-depth coaching in regards to your interviews, then you can definitely go to mentorshelley.com/consultations and pick the interview strategy or interview consultation or interview coaching consultation link that you see fit. There's 2 of them there. Go ahead and choose. I can't make the choice for you. But go to mentorshelley.com/consultations to make sure that you book that time with me. We work together. I'll get you ultra prepared as long as you do what I tell you. And I'll also have resources involved in that as well once you go ahead and get that consultation done. Now, all of these things that we're talking about is to land you the new career opportunity. Okay? All of this is to land you the new career opportunity. Okay? If you're revamping the career, you want to make sure you have all these pieces in place. And you're making connections. And you're networking. And in the networking, it'll put you into some meetings with some folks, connecting you to your new opportunity. If you don't remember anything else I said in this last episode of the Career ReVamp Series, remember this. Making connections are about connecting with people. Any business that you're in, any business venture that you're in, any job, career opportunities, they're all through people. Remember, they're all through people. So you have to focus on making connections with people, being pleasant with people. If you're not an extrovert, 1 person at a time or 2 people at a time. Extrovert can talk to everybody at a time. At the end of the day, remember this, whether you're doing a business, whether you're going into another career field, it's about connecting with people at the end of the day. All right, guys. So if you are looking for help to get the resume out, of course, go to mentorshelley.com/resume-services. I can work with you to get that resume up and running and get it to make sure that in your career revamp, you have the most viable tool to help work for you. Cover letters, things of that nature. Letters of recommendation. I'm going to provide a free sample for that letters of recommendation, and I'll put the link below for that as well. And of course, networking and interviewing. You go to mentorshelley.com/consultations to schedule both your career strategy, which we talked about in the previous video, or you can schedule one of the, you can schedule an interview coaching session. Either way, it's fine with me. I just want to make sure that you are ready for your new career venture. Because this revamp, listen, COVID done revamped our lives one way or the other. So I want to make sure that your career is revamped in a way that you're directing based on the series that I just put out. I want to make sure that your career is taking the direction that you want it to. Although some of it is based on circumstance, it doesn't have to remain that way if you take the career revamp into your own hands. All right, guys, take care. Of course, if you have questions, you can always leave them at mentorshelley.com/contact, or you can leave me a voicemail by clicking on the gray tab on the right-hand corner of most of the screens on my website, or you can leave a message on the contact page. All right, guys, or leave a comment below of the video that you're watching. All right, guys, take care. This is Mentor Shelley. I'm so happy that I was able to help somebody get their career revamp in order and get things moving. Because especially during this COVID, we got to help each other, guys. All right, guys, take care. You have a good one.